Novellineal, doing my test plays today. So you're running your map here, guns blazing. I know you already got it tested and they didn't really have any feedback, so I'm expecting to play pretty smoothly, which means since I know you're expecting a burning, I'm going to be focusing on flow. And if anything doesn't feel good to me, I will let you know, and then we can work out the details of like why later if we have to. Numbers look pretty good, and because I know you've mapped this Expert Plus, which I'm really excited for. And this is a personal preference. I find 21 a little long for Expert Plus at 16, but I'm biased that way. I like a shorter jump distance and shorter reaction time than I think like Naoko does. So I'll play it with your numbers. Honestly, they are fine. That is absolutely personal preference, but just, we can talk about that later. But yeah, I'm excited to see what you've done with Expert Plus. That first black note was a little hard to see just because the lights weren't on yet. I think that part's fine. I just messed it up. But I mean, I'm not saying much because, yeah, not really anything to say. Let's go there. I mean, that's a little tight on the black, I guess, but it's fine. I heard what that black note was mapped to. I think there was a sound there, but it was subtle. Whoa, that's cool. That red was spicy. But again, Expert Plus, you can totally get away with that. Sorry, it was back away, but you had like a diagonal and then a down note or something. Sorry, I should have said something at the time. Plays perfectly fine. I feel like it just cosmetically, I want that second one to be a diagonal like you have on the black. Let me go back a ways and find it. It's such a small thing. Like, honestly, it's absolutely fine. I'm just trying to think of anything to say because I really don't have anything to say. Yeah, like there. Like, I don't know. There's like the part of me that just wants that second one to be a diagonal too, and it's purely for cosmetic purposes. Whoa. Okay. All right. What happened there? That I think that's fine, but I just messed something. I think I was just. I was like, ooh, you use chains. I thought you hated chains. You like them for your Expert Plus players. Yeah, that red note after the chain is a little hard to hit because it's a little wrist rolly, and with it being on the second row and all, I think it's fine. Let me try it again. Yeah, I keep missing them, but I don't. That just could be the short jump or the long jump distance. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so this part here feels a little awkward on the red. I think, yeah, so I think the first one was, because like you're kind of going back and forth with the wrist rolls, which again is fine. It's fast. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to say. Yeah, especially that last one. It like gallopy's the wrong word, and even flicky's the wrong word because it's none of those things, but it just feels really fast, or I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I'm not sure what I'm trying to say there, but that... Okay, I want to try that ending again. Because I think it's fine, but... Yeah, okay, so that red note I found hard to hit. Also, I kind of... Here, I'm going to actually just slow this down because I really want to look at this section. For some reason, those two notes here, they're perfectly playable, but my instinct is I want to play them as a crossover. I don't even know if that's right, but that's just, every time I've played it, that's kind of been my instinct. Like, because if they were a crossover, I just think that would be... I don't know, just, and also then those triples, like, again, they play fine, but they feel a little out of place with the rest of it because I don't hear anything different in the music for why it's, again, flicky's the wrong word because it's not really a flick, but like why it's going to a single Saber section there. I don't hear anything different there. So again, maybe there is, and I'm just not hearing it. But having three in a row, so you've got a couple 2 notes in a row. Yeah, just I didn't hear why there was a triple there. Like, it's perfectly fine, but okay. I've rambled on it. We'll talk about it later. Okay, let's do this. Oh man, I think that's way too hard for normal. That's a big crossover. I mean, like not in terms of it's obvious what you're doing because the arc. So I mean, I'm not talking in terms of readability, but just to be able to do that crossover at this speed. Like normally when I do a big crossover like that, it's faster. So you can kind of swing into it, like to have to do that slowly. And having it be 4 lanes wide is really hard. Like even the Expert Plus maps where you're going to get that kind of a crossover will only have it 3 lanes wide. So if you want to do it, I would strongly recommend making it only 3 lanes wide because just physically, that's really hard to get that much of a crossover. And I think for normal, that is way too much. Like you wouldn't even see that in an Expert Plus map, in my opinion. At least not in the ones I play. So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. I don't play every Expert Plus map. Yeah, and again, it's slow, which is probably, I'm guessing, why you included it. Because it's... Yeah, like, see, like, I can't hit it. And... I you know, I have to say it, the scissors, like you're telegraphing it properly with the arcs and stuff. But you know that I feel that scissors are really hard for normal. Again, I'm picturing my dad test. That part was probably a little hard because you had the black over on the left side of the map. So like you're doing like a mini crossover there. Again, it's so hard to say because like there's enough time to read all of this. So like that one might be fine. And I think you're telegraphing it with arcs. It's probably fine because like you're telegraphing this well. That's nice. That one might be hard, that double, but I think it's okay. You know, and as we've discussed, I think you've sold me on these diagonals. But yes, I hate that so much. I hate that one so much. Sorry. But I think you could salvage it. Like, if you make it 3 lanes wide, I think it'll play much friendlier. But 4 lanes wide is brutal. Ooh, that's kind of fast. I think you go for like right to left fast. Probably what I would recommend doing there is making it so that each of those doubles only moves 1 lane over at a time, and have it go like right, middle, left, middle, instead of like right, left. I think that's a little too fast for how... where do I want to go? Okay, that should be good. Yeah, because that's really fast with like, I mean, again, easy to read. I think it is acceptable, but I think it's just a bit of a difficulty spike. So I would make it right. I think there were 4 of them. So be right, left, or right, middle, left, middle. And then that would set you up for playing the next note off to the right here with the dodgeball. Yeah, because you end in the middle there. Anyway, and that's a beautiful setup. Yeah, and the same there. Otherwise, I like the dodge walls there. They probably would scare my dad, but I think they're well done. Croissant-y type pattern might be a little bit hard. Go there. Yeah, I think that little croissant-y pattern that you had there is probably also a little bit too hard, but I don't feel too strongly about that. So overall, like, that played really, really well. But in my opinion, there were definitely some parts in there that were quite big difficulty spikes. The one with the up and down doubles, like, that's more of a nitpick, but I think it would just play a lot easier if you just made it a little bit more gradual. The scissors, we've talked about that before, but the only one that I really think has to be changed is that massive crossover. But it's super easy to change. Like, you don't have to change just make it a 3-lane wide one. And that will still make it very tough. But I think because you've got the arcs and how slow it is, I think you could get away with that. All right. I'm sure we will discuss this later, but I hope the test play helps.